So, Mesa Fail, why do you stream on YouTube and not Twitch? I get asked that a lot, especially lately since we've been doing all the raid carries. I was streaming to YouTube and having some pretty good success with it. And actually, believe it or not, much to people's chagrin, I have not been suffering at all from the quote-unquote YouTube adpocalypse. Now, even though I never script videos, including this one, I do have some pertinent points written down here. No, that's just for effect. I actually have it jotted down on my iPhone. So the first obvious reason is going to be the numbers. I do pretty well in terms of getting viewers. You know, when you stream, you want people to come watch you stream. So I think when Vault of Glass Challenge Mode came out, I think we cracked 1,000, which, I mean, for me is pretty good. I mean, for a channel my size, as well as a quote-unquote non-streamer, you know, getting over 1,000 people, and sometimes like 700. I mean, last weekend at like 3, 4 in the morning, I fired it up just because we were doing some more carries. I had like 400 people watching. So obviously, when you stream, you want people to come watch. And obviously, I'm going to get more numbers, more people viewing me, if I stream on YouTube as opposed to Twitch. But it's not that I'm anti-Twitch or anything like that. It just makes more sense for me to stream on YouTube. And let me give some context for this. So whenever a new live event or just new event comes out, period, I stream it to YouTube, and it does really well in terms of people viewing, then also gets archived as a monetized video. Obviously, I do YouTube for a living, so that helps a lot. But what really helps is when new content arrives, I don't have to rush and compete with all the other YouTubers as to make videos on. Case in point, what really kicked it off for me was when the first barrel racing update hit. It was back in 2015 or 16, I forget. I went to PSX to capture it, and I came home. Now, there was new exotics to get, engrams to open up. That's when they brought Mida back, I remember. And also the new Sparrow Racing maps, let's see, quests and everything. So I said to myself, let's see, do I rush and go make like 5 videos on all the different things that are new that I want to cover, or just fire up the stream and then let the chat dictate where I go? And that pretty much covered everything in one video, one live stream, and it ended up, you know, archiving for a lot of views. People could just go there to that video and everything is in there. The new quest, what's new at Eververse, the new emotes, opening up exotic engrams. I don't have to like rush to like do everything, and it really helps when you guys in the chat dictate what I do. Another thing too is that I recognize a lot of the people in the chat from the comments on my videos. That I discovered early on. I was like, wait a second, I know all these people. I can talk to them fine. I can talk to them live, real in time while I'm on stream, let alone just seeing them comment every day and writing back to them. Hey, I recognize all these people. And now I have moderators and things like that. And YouTube's going to be rolling out sometime this year kind of their competition, I guess, or version of Twitch. You know, it looks great right now when you watch it on the YouTube gaming app. You guys have been far too kind with all the donations. People donate just like they do on Twitch to their, you know, creators. It comes up. It's called Super Chat. Their name comes up. You can put a message and everything across the screen. It's awesome. But they're going to be rolling out this sponsored program, which they had in beta for a number of YouTube streamers for a little bit. And it's kind of like their version of Twitch, where you pay, I think it's $3.99 a month, and you get all sorts of benefits. So one of them being custom emotes and stuff like that. I don't exactly know what it entails. Clintus Gamings, if you're familiar with him, he streams Destiny, as well as a bunch of other games on YouTube. And I would see, you know, he would mention a lot of people who were sponsored. I believe it's probably, you get custom emotes. Well, I know that's what their updated blog says. It's rolling out this year. Custom emotes are coming. Right now it just has like standard emotes that you have right below chat, right below where the dollar symbol is for super chat. But they're going to have custom emotes, and I'm assuming some other benefits. Probably ad-free viewing or something like that if you're a sponsor of that YouTuber. But I do love the fact that it archives as a viewable video because, well, not only just for monetization purposes, but for you guys. I know back when I used to follow Call of Duty Black Ops 2, I used to watch a couple of streamers who actually, they would stream to YouTube and Twitch sometimes. But I remember this one guy, Ozarek. I used to go back and watch all his past streams because it got me so hyped up to play Black Ops 2. So not necessarily that I'm hyping you guys up to play Destiny, but if you want to watch some of our runs, I mean, like we've been doing from Templar to Atheon. I think I tweeted out our fastest run was 15 minutes and 6 seconds or something like that. I don't know what it was. It was like 15 minutes. Another big reason for me to stream on YouTube is that, look, I don't have a schedule. And I feel like when you stream on Twitch, everyone expects you to have a schedule. I'm a YouTuber first. I like to put up gameplay and talk over it, do news videos, my Arms Day, Zer videos, new games that I enjoy, and the streaming comes second. So that's why I say follow me on Twitter, turn on notifications, because just out of nowhere, I fire it up. And I feel like it's easier for me to reach a large audience when I'm streaming on YouTube, you know, because all 123,000, what are we up to now, get notified that I'm live or see it in your sub box, and hey, you could just come watch, you know. It's just easier for me. Another question I get asked a lot is why no face cam? And if you watch, I think I put a video up. Well, I did a quick test stream for like a half hour, maybe an hour, where I use face cam and everything and the lights and so forth, testing out the new Elgato Game Capture HD software for Mac. We finally got a good update. Look, guys, I don't know how streamers sit there for hours on end with those big floodlights in front of them. For me, it's uncomfortable, okay? I like to sit here in the dark. You've heard the same stupid joke over and over, but it's the truth. I sit here pitch black in the dark in front of my gaming monitor, just sitting here in my boxer shorts. No one wants to see me on screen just sitting here in my boxer shorts. I don't think YouTube would allow that either. But for me, it's not fun when I have those huge lights in front of me just so you guys can see me. And I know it does make it, I guess, a more personal connection you might feel. But if it's making me feel uncomfortable and just want to get off stream because it's annoying having those big floodlights on me, it's not going to be a good stream. So, for the most part, I don't do the face cam stuff. Another thing, too, I do know for a fact is that Twitch gets blocked at certain municipalities, like hospitals and schools or certain schools. And I know it's not all of them before you even comment on it. That dawned on me, you know, my girlfriend, she's an RN, she's a nurse. And a few times where I was live on Twitch, when she was on her break, she just wanted to check in, just watch stream for a little bit. She's like, oh, it's blocked, I can't. And even in some of my earlier streams when like Rise of Iron kicked off, I had a number of comments in the chat saying, oh, thank God you're on YouTube because Twitch is blocked at where I am at school. Now, when you're at school, you should be doing your schoolwork. But if you're on break or something like that, YouTube, I believe, is not blocked at a lot of colleges or schools or municipalities just in general. You know, and I did have 2 to 3 people who were in hospitals having recovery and left me these really kind messages saying, hey, you know what? I'm in a hospital recovering from surgery or something, and I'm able to watch you live stream on YouTube and through the YouTube gaming app. So to me, that was a little touching. It made me feel better. It's like, you know what? Let me just stick to YouTube. It's just easier and everyone can watch. I don't have to worry about anything being blocked anywhere. And as for the whole YouTube adpocalypse thing that's going on, where a lot of people are getting their videos demonetized because of the either content, because of the subject. Look, I don't talk politics, I don't talk religion, I don't talk controversial topics, and I try my best not to curse. Occasionally on stream, an F-bomb will get out here and there. But do I agree with the whole thing? I feel like anything should be monetized. I feel like they should not be pulling out. But you know what? Listen, I'm going to play ball. I'm not taking chances here. You know, people are saying, well, I'm going to go to Twitch here because I can be uncensored. Do I really need to censor my... Look, I'm not censoring myself, right? I don't talk about those things anyway on YouTube videos, and I just try to watch the cursing. Another thing that was glaring to me was when I went to Destiny Community Con last year, I had a lot of little kids, I have a young audience at times, who were coming up to me for pictures and selfies, and we were talking about stuff, and then, you know, their parents came up to me the next day and were like, hey, listen, thanks for that yesterday. You know, my kid was ecstatic and this and that. I was like, man, I have a really young audience. You know what? If I had a kid, would I want them watching someone that curses a lot or talks about off-color stuff? No. So you know what? I'm going to play ball. I'm going to watch what I say because I do have a young audience. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. Just wanted to clarify a few things because I do get asked that a lot. So if you want to come along with some raid carries or Crota carpools, or I forgot what we're calling Anthony, Atheon. We call him Anthony. Atheon this week. Turn on notifications and also follow me on Twitter for when I go live. So that's it, guys. Do me a favor. Drop a like at this video only if you see fit. Follow me on the Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream, usually and always on YouTube. And that's it. I am out of here like Vladimir.